Hello everyone, today we're learning about momentum. Now what is momentum? Momentum is defined as the product of an object's mass times its velocity. Let's say for example you had this person over here. Okay, and now there is an object of mass, let's say 2 kilograms. This object is traveling in the air towards this person at a speed of 2 meters per second. Now there's also another object on this side. Traveling, let's say this one is 1 kilograms. And it's also traveling towards this person at a speed of 2 meters per second. Just from being alive, which one of these objects do you think will cause the most damage to this person over here? Do you think it's the heavier one or the lighter one? Well, just from being alive, you know that heavier objects, they cause more damage. So if you had to choose between getting hit by this object and this object, most people would choose this object because it has less momentum, right? Now let me give you a different situation. Let's say that this object was actually the same mass as this object. Now all of a sudden it's the exact same situation on both sides, but now I'm going to change something else also. I'm going to make this 10 meters per second. Okay, so now we have two objects of the same mass, but one is traveling much faster than the other one. Now if you were this person over here, which one of these would you want to avoid the most? Of course you would want to avoid the one that is traveling faster, because you know that one could probably hurt you more. So that is why we cannot determine an object's momentum just by looking at only its mass or only its velocity. We have to look at both of them. That's why we have this formula made for us to help us figure that out. P equals to mass times velocity, with P being momentum. Let's use this formula for both of these situations so that I can prove to you that this object over here has a higher momentum than this object over here. So to fill in these values, we take mass, which is 1 kilogram, and we multiply it by its velocity, which is 10 meters per second. When you work that out, you get a momentum of 10 kilograms per meters per second. On this side, let's use the same formula again. Momentum is equal to mass times velocity. The mass is 1 kilogram. The velocity is 2 meters per second, and that gives us a momentum of 2 kilograms per meters per second. Remember that momentum is always measured in kilograms per meters per second. Now, if you wanted to calculate the momentum for a system, with a system being more than one object, so say for example you wanted to calculate the momentum of this object over here and this object over here together, you would then just use the same formula but add the momentums together. So P is equal to mass times velocity of object A plus mass times velocity of object B. We'll have this as object A and the other object as B. But one thing that's really important when you're calculating the momentum of a system, you have to choose a direction as positive. It doesn't matter which direction you choose, you just choose any direction and make it positive. For now, I'm going to choose to the right as positive. So we have our direction over there. Now we can fill in our values. I'll show you why we're doing this. as we move on. The mass of object A is 1, its velocity is 10, and it's towards the right, plus the mass of object B, which is 1. But now here's the catch. Object B is moving to the left, but we've chosen the right as positive. So that means this 2 over here, we have to make it a negative because it's going in the opposite direction from the one that we chose. So 1 times negative 2 is what we're going to put down. Now if you solve that, you would actually get an answer of 8 kilograms per meters per second. And now because it is a positive answer, we know that we chose to the right as positive. So that means that the momentum of the system is in the right direction. Not the right direction, I mean like right and left. There's no right or wrong direction for momentum. I'm just saying that the momentum is towards the right and not the left. Okay?